next application that we'll be doing, and these would be basically the Office packages that we're talking about here. So MS Access, we were covering about the basic design and Access application walkthrough. What are tables? How the tables can be designed? What are forms of filters and sorting queries? What all forms of queries are there within Access that are supported by Access, and how we can build a UI within the tool itself. What are modules, introduction to VBA, data connectivity from external sources that can be through Excel, through Notepad, through multiple various of data sources that Access support is. We will be going through those, and object dependencies and database documentation. So how database enables the user to go ahead and do documentation, which is one of the crucial asks from when you build an application or when you build a tool. Uh, next would be, we'll be covering in the intermediate to advanced level courses, we'll be covering about the VBA and SQL, which would be a basic introduction about VBA, how we can write modules, how we can integrate VBA with the front end application that we have understood in the first set of sections. Similarly, SQL introduction, how we can pull data from multiple data marts and how we can write our own SQL queries. What are DDLs, DML, DQL, DCL, and TCL? What are all these things? We'll understand from these detail when we are going through the different courses that we'll be enrolling into the courses. Last but not the least, we'll be doing a projects and case studies based on the upcoming technologies. All these technologies that we have studied, we will be building on these tools, and we'll be doing case studies on them, so that we have a hands-on experience on the knowledge that we have procured through these sessions. And at the very end of this session, we will be conducting a 2 or 3 days or 4 days sessions on communication skills, like writing email communications, having a group conversation, e- encouraging ourselves to speak confidently in front of management, present our views, what are the key presentation skills that are required in a corporate environment. These would be the things that we'll be covering. At the very end of these sessions, we will be in this particular basic course module. We will be doing a Q&A, and these Q&A would be pertaining to the data sets that we have covered in these different modules. Anyone has any questions on these expectations that we have from this program, or anyone has higher expectations, please let me know so that we can discuss this with the operations team and correct the tone of the courses going forward. And we can discuss in detail about it at a later stint, right? So with the introduction and the expectation settings, I'll take a pause for 5 minutes. Anyone has any question, please let me know. And then we can quickly jump on to the agenda of today and understanding the nitty-gritties of the learning that we are going to have.